Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Real Talk with Val, and I'm Valerie, and today I will be breaking the silence on elderly abuse and or neglect. I want to talk about elderly neglect and abuse as it pertains to nursing homes, hospitals, home health, etc. What is elderly neglect and or abuse? According to Google, it is defined as any failure by a caregiver, whether it's hired staff or even a caregiver, to fulfill the obligations related to the older person's care. Let me just say that this does not pertain to older adults only. It could be anyone of any age, but this is geared toward the elderly specifically. As it pertains to nursing homes, hospitals, home health, or even a family member that cares for an elderly adult. These are some statistics. The CDC estimates almost 2 million people that are of the age of 65 years or older are currently residents of one of the approximately 16,000 nursing homes operating in the United States. As the number of people residing in nursing homes grows, neglect and abuse come into play by caretakers, staff members, fellow residents. Last year, more than 94,499 health citations were issued to United States nursing homes due to abuse and neglect of residents, according to Medicare and Medicaid services. Of those citations, 7,654 had to do with the abuse, neglect, or exploitation of nursing home residents, both at home and in nursing facilities. Many older adults experience abuse from their caregivers when they are at their most vulnerable. In 2023, United States nursing homes were fined $153 million for health violations of all kinds. In nursing homes and other care facilities, physical abuse was the most common form of abuse, followed by neglect and psychological abuse. If you would like to research this information, go to seniorliving.org, Elder Abuse Statistics for 2024. What are the types of abuse and the signs of abuse of the elderly? Number 1, physical abuse, the intent to cause bodily harm. Example: pushing, slapping, punching, pinching, and kicking, etc. Number 2, misuse of restraints. Restraints are for medical reasons only. They should be used for short times. If they are used for discipline or convenience, they become dangerous to the patient. Number 3, physical neglect. This is abuse. It is usually not intentional, but is caused from a lack of resources at the nursing home. It is also caused by understaffing. Example: not providing the necessary food, clothing, and sanitary environment that a person needs to survive. Other signs: poor hygiene, bed sores, skin ulcers, soiled bedding or clothing, and lack of medical treatment. Withholding prescribed medications or the administration of or the administering of prohibited medications. These are some warning signs of physical abuse. The medical staff refuses to leave patient alone with family. Unexplained injuries and recurring injuries. Physical signs of restraint, such as abrasions and bruises. Malnutrition, dehydration, and sudden weight loss. Number 2, emotional abuse. Any deliberate causing of anxiety, anguish, fear, or other mental harm. Any verbal communication that intentionally causes a person unreasonable and unnecessary emotional pain. Ignoring a resident's verbal request and other needs. Number 3, financial exploitation. Illegally or improperly using an elderly's money or belongings for their own personal use. This happens because the elderly may have mental impairments or is simply disabled in some manner. Their checkbooks or credit cards can be stolen, and because they are vulnerable, they can be tricked into signing forms for homes and cars, bank accounts, or investments without their knowledge. Number 4, sexual abuse. It is the least reported type of abuse. What constitutes sexual abuse? Unwanted touching, rape, sodomy, coerced nudity, sexual harassment. Signs of unexplained anal bleeding or incontinence, bruises or abrasions around the genital area, unexplained vaginal bleeding, increased anxiety, increased depression, agitation, sleep disturbances. Who is liable for abuse and neglect in nursing homes and other facilities? The facility can be held liable if any of the following are playing a part in causing harm to a patient, such as negligent hiring, understaffing, inadequate training, medication errors, and breach of obligations. Remember that the facility also vicariously is liable for the bad acts of its employees. These are some federal laws that protect the elderly. The National Home Reform Act. It is designed to ensure that nursing home residents receive quality basic care. The Bill of Rights that protect nursing home residents are as follows. Number 1, freedom from abuse, mistreatment, and neglect. Number 2, freedom from physical restraints. Number 3, privacy. Number 4, accommodation of medical, physical, psychological, and social needs. Number 5, to be treated with respect and dignity. Number 6, to communicate freely. Number 7, to participate in the review of their care plan and be fully informed in advance about any changes in their care, treatment, or status in the facility. Number 8, voice grievances without discrimination. If the National Reform Home Act is violated, the state enforcement agencies can impose several penalties, including monetary fines and replacement of nursing home management. What can we do to prevent abuse and neglect in nursing homes and other facilities? Have open communication with your loved ones. Find out if they have any concerns. If you have any questions, speak to management. If you feel there's any type of abuse, call your state's elder abuse hotlines or call your state's protective agencies. Also, if at all possible, visit or check on your loved ones on a regular basis. Last but not least, you can complain to your state's Department of Health under the Health Standards section, the HSS. They are responsible for the licensing of all healthcare facilities in the state in which you reside. Their mission is to enforce regulatory compliance of healthcare facilities and provider types within your state. The HSS also investigates complaints received regarding allegations of abuse, neglect, exploitation, and extortion, and non-compliance with federal and/or state regulations. I hope this opens the eyes and hearts of all that listen to this video. Remember, we all should feel safe in our surroundings, and we all should be respected and treated with dignity. Compassion is key. Thank you for listening to my video. If you like it, give it a like, share it, subscribe to my channel. And if you'd like to support or donate to my channel, the information is in the description box. Thank you all. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.